All right.
First NFL podcast
Of the 2022 season.
Wow.
This is very exciting stuff. We have a great slate of games coming up. The Thursday night game is going to be electric. We're recording before it.
Yeah.
So give us your prediction.
For the Thursday game?
Yep.
Like you want to pick of a
Just
team?
tell me how the game went.
I think it's going to be low scoring.
Yeah.
Like lower scoring people think. I like the under. Under 52 and a half. Everybody's pretty high on the Bills right now.
That's facts.
And I like the Bills. But the Rams just won a Super Bowl.
They did.
And they returned like a lot of guys.
A lot.
Allen Robinson's pretty good.
He's very good. I think he's
Some would
a very
say an
good
upgrade,
receiver.
a pretty good upgrade
Over
from
Odell?
Odell.
You think so?
Well, with Odell's like injury issues.
I guess. Like it maybe in the long, maybe not 1v1, but like in the long term. You think?
I feel like Odell's maybe lost a couple steps, even though I loved Odell.
Yeah.
Allen
Robinson.
If it was like a dance off, step for step, I'd take Allen Robinson.
Really?
Yeah. But
That's bold.
Odell with those big fat hands, those mittens.
Yeah.
He can catch probably a lot of balls a little bit better.
Yeah, I think so. No, I agree with you. This game's going to be not the most high scoring. Everybody's riding the Bills' cock. And that's not me.
No, I've never known you to ride.
No.
Maybe a bike.
Ride bikes, unicycles. I've known.
You've never. Stop. I don't want to do this right here.
Yeah.
You've never ridden a unicycle.
I can ride a unicycle.
How? How do you know that?
I'm athletic. I'm a freak of nature.
Whatever, man. Whatever.
But yeah, no. People are going to be questioning
Ride
the
a
Bills
unicycle.
after this game. Maybe not questioning, but they're going to be disappointed with how they performed.
Okay.
That's my bold prediction.
Yeah,
And we went with the under, I believe.
we took the under.
What is it again? 52 and a half. A lot of points.
I think it'll be a good game. I really do.
I think it's going to be a good game as well. It's going to get everybody excited for the season.
Yeah. As they should be.
As it should be.
When this airs, you probably will have already seen the game.
Yeah, they should.
So you'll probably be agreeing with us because we just told the future. Let's talk about the other big games. Pats Dolphins, pretty interesting, hey?
I do find this game pretty interesting. Divisional game always makes it interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Dolphins made a lot of upgrades. New head coach.
Yeah.
Then we got Tua, Tyreek. What do they have? New running backs.
Mm-hmm.
They got Chase Edmonds, Raheem Mostert.
Jalen Waddle is still there.
He's back as well. But I just don't think that... I'm not on the Tua train.
No.
And to be quite frank, like... I guess, you know what's fucked up about the Pats?
Yeah.
Like, they have... who's their offensive coordinator? Their defensive coordinator years ago that went to the Lions.
Oh, is it Matt?
Not Matt. God.
Can't remember. He's a beard, right?
Yeah.
Kind of fat?
Yeah. He was calling offensive plays in the preseason games.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So, a little bit odd, I find.
Quite.
But I still think that the Pats can put it together. Mac Jones in his second year should be a lot better.
I think this is a rat line, to be honest. Why is the
You're already-
Dolphins -3?
Because it's in Miami. And
I don't care.
I don't know. I guess because Miami's...
No, I sniffed this out.
When's the last time Miami's been favored over the Pats, realistically? It must be like 10 years ago.
Dude, maybe in the bridge season between Brady being gone and Mac arriving.
Yeah, something like that.
Um,
I guess that was last year.
yeah. No, dude, it doesn't make sense to me. But you know what I saw? Tua gets a lot of hate.
Yeah.
A lot of hate.
Lots of hate.
And justifiably for part of it, others not. The NFL is setting him up hard.
What do you mean?
So I was watching, they put up a video, and it was of Tua at like a target practice. They had no reason they needed to post this.
Okay.
But he had to hit 3 balls. 2 of the receivers are like 15 yards down the field, and the receivers are just cardboard cutouts.
Yeah.
And there's one super far down that's Tyreek Hill. So they snap him the ball. This guy underthrows the first cardboard cutout. I'm like, all right, not great, whatever. Gets the next ball, underthrows the second cardboard cutout.
Okay.
These are not far down the field.
Yeah.
Like 15, 20 yards,
Yeah.
okay? He's an NFL quarterback. And then on the last one, like the super deep one, it was the Tyreek Hill cutout. He hit it, right? And the NFL's like, Tua is that guy, or something like that.
What?
Everyone in the comments like, there's no way.
I like the video that's come out a couple times. I've seen it on repeat of Tyreek like burning everybody in practice, and then Tua throwing him.
Yeah.
I think he did that in the preseason too.
Do you think that hurts? Are you Tyreek in fantasy? How do you feel about that?
I avoided him.
You avoided him?
I mean, he's still Tyreek. He'll probably be
Yeah.
decent, but I just am not about it.
Okay.
But yeah, so we're taking Pats +3.
Yeah, Pat's
That's the pick.
No brainer to me. That's the
No,
biggest.
I like it.
Free...
I think that's one that you don't even gotta watch.
No, I don't. I'm not gonna watch it.
No.
I'm gonna watch the highlights of Tua throwing 6 interceptions.
Yep.
Probably watch the highlights of everyone running back those interceptions.
Yeah. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
Next we got Chiefs Cards. The Chiefs are -4.5 in Arizona, and the over/under is 53.5.
Okay.
First impressions.
I thought this was actually tougher than it looks, because part of me is like, the Chiefs pretty bad early in the year, right?
Yeah, they usually do.
And they're favored by 4.5 points, right?
Yeah.
And then the other part of me is like, Cards, are they really that good? But then I remember a stat I saw.
Okay.
So the Call of Duty stat.
Oh yeah, I saw that one.
Kyler Murray, big gamer.
Yeah.
Before Call of Duty comes out, I think it was something like he averaged 22 fantasy points, which I know fantasy points aren't real stuff, but whatever.
But it means you have a good game.
Yeah,
if you
he
put fantasy points.
plays better before Call of Duty comes out than after, and it was by a pretty big thing, like 5. He averages 22 points, then averages 17 points after the game is released in October, November, whatever.
Yeah. Last year the Cardinals, I think they went 9-2 to start the season, and then they had the bye week, and then after the bye week, I think they went like 2-6, and they got blown out by the Rams.
So you think this guy was just up all night?
Yeah, he just
On the
like
sticks.
he's just on the sticks. He just completely logs out. He's like, you know what? I did my job. I'm good enough to get paid. Let's move on.
Yeah, well, he got paid. He got the money. But like, with that being said, the video game Call of Duty is not out yet.
Yeah,
I think you got to go and take the Cardinals.
I
plus
like the
4.5.
Cards +4.5 as well. I mean, they're at home, and I like the Cards usually start off fire.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not crazy about the Cards defense, but I'm not crazy about the Chiefs defense.
How about the Chiefs offense?
I don't know what to expect, because if they have Patrick Mahomes, you could really have anyone out there, and he might just do something stupid.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Juju. I feel like Juju's gonna have a pretty good year. No,
Nah, I don't think Juju's gonna do well.
I don't know.
I
And
don't
then
like that guy.
MVS is the deep target.
Yeah, I could see him being like surprisingly sneaky.
Yeah.
Travis will still be Travis. I don't know. You know who probably should get more a heavier load, but probably won't?
CH.
Yeah.
I don't think he will.
They don't like
But
giving that guy.
I really like that guy.
I think he's actually a pretty solid running back.
Yeah, I think so
if he
too.
could get the football. But hey, you know what they say about running backs?
What do they say?
You got to let them run, but with the ball.
Right. Okay, so we're going Cards +4.5 then.
Cards plus 4.5, I think. Yeah.
I like that one too. I like that pick a lot. I actually really like that pick. I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we have put that in our parlay?
We can make another one. How many
Make as
parlays
many
do you
as we
think?
want.
How many parlays do you think you're gonna have on Sunday?
Dude, I'm gonna have, or I could have.
Like you're gonna have.
So already 2 that we
Yeah,
talked
that we've
about.
already made.
Probably anywhere between 3 to 5. But like I'm not putting big money on these. I'm diversifying.
Right.
Right. Why? What do you think?
I don't know. I could like sometimes when I'm sitting there on Sunday, then like I have my fantasy teams going, and then I have my like 5 parlays going or my individual bets, and then I don't even know who I'm cheering for anymore. You know, when you're just
I
you're
know
cheering
that
against
feeling.
yourself. Like everything just has to line up absolutely perfect,
Perfect for
or
the
else
bet.
you're gonna lose everything. Yeah, that's probably
the best. Something happens in the game, like one team scores and like it's whatever with the spread. You're just like, okay, all you have to do is get a stop, score, get another stop, get a field goal, and then get one more stop and end the game. Like,
But I also need CEH to get a touchdown.
He's
But I
gotta score,
also
man.
can't have Patrick Mahomes throwing one. Like, you know what I mean?
but you make the scenario in your head. You're like, all right, it's possible.
Yeah. It's always possible.
When you get to that point in your bet,
Yeah.
it's not gonna happen.
No.
You gotta
You know,
cash out. It's not gonna happen.
you know what my least favorite part of Sunday is when we make our 16 game, and then it's like the game's just started 10 a.m. and then it's 10:30, and I look at it, and then we're already gone. We already have like 3 losses. I was like, oh,
That's the
this
worst.
is just like I could be rich after this.
Well, you know what? We haven't lost on a regular season bet this year yet. So
That's
that's kind of a
true.
way to look at it.
That's true.
What
Next game.
okay,
Oh, this
Raiders-
next game is electric.
Yeah.
Raiders Chargers. Chargers minus 3.5, and the over under is 52.5. I think like the Chargers are kind of in the Bills camp where they're very highly sought after.
Mm-hmm.
They made a lot of sweet moves in the offseason.
They did. They did.
They-
But
dude,
you
they
can say
have-
the same about the Raiders.
The Raiders did too. They have a new head coach. I think the first game for a head coach is usually tough.
Yeah.
But McDaniels is a really good coach.
That's fair.
But the Chargers have Khalil Mack and Joey Bosa coming off
But
the edge.
then you're going against Chandler Jones and Max Crosby.
That's
so it's kind of
also
like what duo is going to perform better that day.
that's also pretty
Which
dirty.
I think it's pretty hard to not say that Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack isn't better. I think they're the better.
I think they are the better duo, but the Raiders also have a pretty elite duo.
Actually, honestly, maybe not even by a lot. I
No,
don't
that's
know.
what I mean.
I
Like
don't
they're
know.
both
I don't
pretty.
know.
Like they're both pretty elite.
But then Devontae Adams on the Raiders. It's going to be a pretty good game.
But the Chargers have the corner. I always J.C. Penney. Is that his name? The guy from
Isn't that a store?
oh,
Is it
J.C. Jackson.
Yeah.
I always
I'm
fuck that one up.
I'm like, what do you mean?
Um,
Yeah, no, he's good. Honestly, man,
J.C.
52 and a half is pretty high for this game, I think.
Very high.
That's a lot of points. For two teams that like got solid pass rush. Derek Carr is like a good quarterback, but like I don't know if he's gonna have a great day. And Justin Herbert's a good quarterback, but I think everyone kind of gives him. I feel like everybody when they look at Justin Herbert, they're never like talking about like how good he is. They're just like, oh, this guy could be so good. It's always like,
But now
he has
he's
the
in
potential.
he's in his 3rd year now.
Yeah, but it's like you got to just start doing it. Some
But
point.
he did have a really good season last year.
Yeah, but he's.
But he didn't win enough.
That's what I mean.
He didn't
Like
win
he hasn't
enough.
done any. He hasn't done it yet. Everyone's just saying that he can do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe he can. I'm not. I don't. I think Justin Herbert's dope.
I honestly I think I'm gonna ride with the minus 3.5 for Chargers.
Chargers minus 3.5. I think that's. a
It's
safe bet.
in Charger Stadium. Well, I mean, Charger Stadium just gets filled with the opposite team's fans, anyways.
Yeah, so it's a Raiders home game, really. No.
Was it Steve went to the Chargers Cowboys game last year, and he's like
Oh yeah.
75% of the stadium was Cowboys fans,
That's crazy.
right? Yeah, no, I still like the Chargers though.
Okay. Yeah. No. I think the Chargers too. Chargers or the under. I might actually just do
You
a
can-
little teaser.
you can do a
take
little
both.
teaser there?
Yeah, I might do.
Oh, I
teaser and
forgot
take both.
about teasers.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
That's
oh
very
man,
exciting.
I'm so happy we get to bet on NFL again.
Dude, literally like the first Sunday of NFL season, it reminds me of Christmas when I was a kid. Like I
That's
literally
Monday
like
morning?
I wake up and when you get out of bed, it doesn't matter how much you slept, but you get out of bed because you're just so excited for the day.
Yeah, and you're just like, I gotta just get after it.
And then when you're sitting there all day and your brain starts to feel rotten because you've just watched TV for 15 hours.
I've just been ingesting nothing but nachos and beer.
Yeah.
We man, I don't even work this Sunday. I'm so happy.
That's unreal.
I know. We'll watch some games.
We're going to watch multiple games.
But okay, interesting game. I think is this the Sunday night? The Bucks and the Cowboys.
Yes.
Bucks versus Cowboys.
Got to put the Cowboys on Sunday night.
Yeah, of course.
Have
Come
to.
on, them boys. It's 1.5 plus 1.5 for the Cowboys.
Cowboys plus 1.5 at home.
All right,
So
so
over under on this one's 50.5.
I'm gonna say this now because we've already found one. I think this is the second rat line.
What makes you say that?
I think the Cowboys should be favored. They're at home. Take into account everything going on with Brady. Missed the whole preseason. I'm sure he's putting the work in.
Yeah.
This guy's marriage is in shambles.
You think it's the
bad.
marriage?
So
Did it come out as the marriage?
literally a couple hours ago, I was just looking, reading the news. The New York Post reported Giselle is not living with Brady right now. Like, she left the house.
Really?
Yes, she left the house. She's choked. He unretired, like pissed. And he's trying to, I guess, mend that. This guy's on the brink. He's holding his marriage together by a thread. And you're telling me or would you be able to go into work 100% if that shit's going on? Especially if your work is like playing football.
I think it's funny because like probably anybody like in a relationship goes through this stuff where they're like, I just want to do something, but your wife or girlfriend's like, no. Just because they want to hang out with you. Yeah. You're like, no, like I just want to do my thing.
The thing is though, she's got to put it in perspective.
You know, it's crazy because like he's doing it just for the love of the game.
He does love it, and like he's just building his resume to become like untouchable.
Like, I think he already is.
Yeah, but like he could, the more he extends it, it's gonna be like Jerry Rice's records, where it's just like, how's anyone ever gonna get that?
Yeah.
You know what? Maybe we suck. There's more to this Bucks Cowboys game.
He's already the GOAT. He's already got enough money for like 18 generations.
Yeah.
He can have any job he wants in like broadcasting or anything like that.
Dude, they offered him a crazy. I think Fox gave him over $100 million.
And then
deal.
he just like is like
crazy.
And he's just like, nah, like I just want to keep playing and piss my wife off.
Do you think so? You're Team Giselle?
No, not at all.
You're not Team Giselle.
I'm all for Brady. If you want to play, then go play.
So you're saying she needs to relax and be like, hey, listen, he's the best player ever.
You've already gone through like how many seasons? 15, 20 seasons? Like how many?
I think that's why she's choked.
Yeah, but like what's one more?
You think this guy ever sees his kids?
No, and that's why he kisses them on the mouth.
To make up for all the lost time.
Yeah.
It counts if you kiss him on the mouth.
Yeah.
It counts as like.
Maybe he spits in there too. Remember who your dad is.
And for this reason alone, I am taking Cowboys -1.5 because Tom Brady is no place mentally right now to be playing football.
Yeah, and you know what? The Cowboys have been like pretty decent. I don't think the Cowboys are going to do anything really going.
Not postseason.
Like postseason.
Right? Yeah.
They're going to have a good season and whatever. But no, I think they're just. I think
we win 9 games.
Huh?
I think we could win 9 games.
Oh yeah, I think they're gonna be a good team, but I just don't know if they're on they're like just below like the like elite teams that I like.
I don't even know if I'd put them that high. I'd say like if there's the elite and like the pretty good teams.
Yeah.
And then there's like a gap here, and then there's average. I think they're in the gap. I don't think they're like in the pretty good.
I just think they're like just below like the teams that I could believe would make like a decent run in the playoffs.
Okay, but not like contenders.
And it's literally because of Dak. I don't think Dak's good.
I don't know about Dak.
I heard somebody say that Dak is the black Kirk Cousins.
Okay, let's sidetrack then, or let's rewind that. I thought you're saying you believe in Kirk Cousins.
I do completely believe in Kirk Cousins.
So you believe in Dak?
No.
So you're racist.
Because Dak
what is the only difference between them?
Kirk is new this year. Kirk is a born again virgin this year.
Because he signed a contract?
No, because he's got a new head coach, new system. He's got all the weapons he needs on offense. The O-line has gotten better. It's gonna be the Vikings are gonna change a new leaf.
They're gonna turn a new leaf?
Yeah.
I don't think they are.
That's fine.
I don't think
you can make whatever opinion you like.
I'm just saying. I think you're being a little too hard on Dak right now. Especially when you're comparing him to Kirk, but you're giving Kirk the pass. You said Dak isn't good.
Well,
because
also
he's Kirk Cousins, but Kirk Cousins is good because he's a new Kirk
The Cowboys
Cousins.
also have an idiot as a coach.
Didn't you guys get rid of Zimmer?
Yeah, we did, and that's why I'm saying we're going to be better because Zimmer played. He was a good coach for the first couple seasons, but when you're a defensive guy and your defense sucks, it's time for you to go, and that's what was happening. And McCarthy. I think he's just an all-around dumb person.
Like, what do you mean? Like, you're not even talking about football. You just mean,
Yeah, like I don't
day to
know.
day.
I think he's like goofy head coach, and I think
Yeah.
most Cowboys fans will agree with that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think they ever should have got McCarthy.
No, they should have.
Um,
They're waiting for Sean Payton still, but I don't know what's gonna happen there.
oh, they're trying to get Sean Payton right now?
It's been like rumored for the last like 2 seasons, I think, since Drew Brees retired. But instead they got McCarthy. And yeah, you know what? I don't trust him. I don't trust Dak. Maybe if they made like a change somewhere, they could. But I don't know. I'm just content with the Cowboys winning this first game of the season.
and that's it.
And that's it.
Okay. I mean, at least we both agree on that. Want to get into some fantasy?
I'd love to.
This is literally the best part of the entire year, fantasy.
Yeah, fantasy's good fun.
Let's do some stardom situms.
Okay, week 1, stardom situms. QBs to start.
Yeah.
Okay.
Who do you got starting?
QB, I'd like to start off the bat. If you were lucky enough to draft him, Lamar Jackson is gonna have an absolute field day.
Yes.
They're playing the New York Jets. Jets. They still stink.
And yes, but there's a bigger thing going on in this game than people realize.
What's up?
Joe Flacco should be starting at quarterback for the Jets week 1.
Okay.
This is the first time Flacco and Lamar have played each other since Lamar took Flacco's job.
Okay.
So there's 2 legends coexisting in that stadium at the same time. This is going to be personal.
You think for Lamar or Flacco?
I think more so for Flacco.
Yeah.
I think he's such a good guy, though. But anyways, all I'm saying is I think Lamar's going to have a big game, and Flacco should have a big game, but he won't because his team's going to let him down.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I mean, Flacco's kind of washed up now. I mean, he was never even like an elite quarterback to begin with. But
he has like a Super Bowl MVP and the greatest postseason run of any quarterback.
Yeah, no, he had a good. He's like Nick Foles.
He's elite.
Like him and Nick Foles are in the same
Nick Foles didn't have the
category.
greatest run of anything. He just got lucky as a backup. Cool.
Pretty much what Joe Flacco
It's just
did.
timing. No, he didn't. Joe Flacco started. You know what? Sit him. I'm gonna go ahead and say a guy I really like, but for fantasy, sit Derek Carr versus the Chargers. We were talking a lot about that pass rush, Joey Bosa and Khalil Mack.
And they also have Derwin James at safety.
Yeah, it's not a good situation
Yeah.
if you wanna play quarterback against those guys. I don't think not week 1. So I'd say play it safe.
Carson in
sit
new
him.
system too. He's still got to figure out the kinks.
Yeah. I think he's gonna have a tough.
I think he's gonna have a real tough day. I'm gonna say 14 points he's gonna put up.
Maybe.
He'll probably get some points, but it's not gonna be anything you wish you had.
I could see him putting up 14. That's actually a pretty good guess. Pretty
Yeah?
good number.
You
I
think
like
so?
that. Yeah.
Also, real quick to go back to Lamar, what do you think of him negotiating his own contract?
Terrible idea.
I think it's a terrible
I think
idea
it's one
too.
of the worst ideas in the history of not even sports, just of
all
anything.
the lawyer stuff that goes into it.
Yeah, it's
You know what I mean?
yeah, like
It seems kind of silly.
I don't know. I think whatever. I don't want to get into it. But
That's fine. That's fine.
Lamar's making a bad decision, and he should be signed by now. I
He
just want to
should
say
be
he should be signed by now. I don't like that he's going to be free agent by the end of this year if we don't figure this shit out.
Well, he wants all the guaranteed money.
Yeah. They offered him good money. He got more than Kyler.
Yeah.
But he doesn't like that Deshaun Watson got guaranteed money. But that's just really because Cleveland's like morons.
Yeah, that's really stupid.
But anyways, running backs.
Okay, this running back that I would like to start is going to be Javonte Williams against the Seahawks.
Ooh,
That's the
I like that.
Monday night game. Yeah, you know what? Javonte, last year, he was an absolute beast.
Yep. I love that guy.
He put up good numbers.
Runs hard.
Runs hard. They got a better quarterback, so it makes for more openings for him running the ball. They still got Melvin Gordon, Melvin Dew, as some people call him. But yeah, I don't think Melvin's going to take too many touches away from him. He's the main cowbell, bell cow, whatever they call him. And yeah, he's going to have a day. I'm going to say 2 touchdowns.
I agree. I think Javonte's the clear RB1 on that team, even though Melvin's 100% going to get touches.
Yeah.
But Seattle's just depleted-ass defense. I could see him getting a couple touchdowns. I think he'll score once, though, for sure.
One's for sure. I think one for sure. I honestly think maybe possibly two.
He could, yeah. Well, you never know with Melvin if they do.
But is Melvin really like their goal line guy? I feel like Javonte is.
I don't even think it's so much about a goal line thing. I just think they're gonna try and not give him too many. You know what I mean? Like,
not
it's still by committee kind of. It's just Javonte's the number one. That's why they drafted him.
That's fair.
Sitting, this one was very confident about. Sit Josh Jacobs once again because the Chargers defense. We're pretty high on those guys.
We're very high on him. Now that we're talking about it, we're very high on him.
We've sat the Raiders quarterback and now they're running back. Don't like him versus the Chargers D. That's my only reason. I don't think Josh Jacobs is really.
He's not a bad running back.
He's not a bad running back, but fantasy wise, I actually think he's a good running back. But in fantasy, I don't appreciate what he does for the team.
No, so. I agree. I think that one we've already talked about enough. Let's move on. Josh Jacobs is the sit. Okay, wide receiver. I'm starting Jamar Chase. They're playing Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh, I do not have a very good team this year. And you know what? Jamar Chase is an absolute beast.
Yep.
He's going to get open. Joey B is going to hit him. They got an upgraded O-line in Cincinnati. Joey B is going to have more time in the pocket, be able to find his open guys. And, I'm going to say Chase for 25.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised with that at all. I think the way Jamar Chase's kind of style is I feel like he's just going to come out hot. Like he's all gas, no brakes. Joey B is going to be trying to do the same, and they're probably talking right now about how they're going to cook the Steelers.
Yeah, the Steelers, I think week 1 is going to have a very embarrassing showcase.
Yeah, no, absolutely. They're first of all, like what he said, it's Mitch starting at quarterback still, or for sure. So I mean, I've seen a lot of 3 and outs there. Bengals going to have a lot more possession. Yeah, no, I think Jamar puts up a lot.
Would you even sit Najee, or would you start Najee this week?
I'd start Najee.
You'd start him?
Yeah. I think he's gonna get a lot of touches.
Yeah. Okay.
I think he's an always start kind of guy.
Yeah.
I do. Sitting at wide receiver, Tyler Lockett of the Seahawks as he's playing his old quarterback in Denver, and my big reason was just Pat Surtain.
You think he's gonna lock him up?
Yeah. I think the Broncos defense could be a bit of an issue for that guy.
Yeah, and I mean Geno Smith. I don't know. Geno Smith had a good game last year. I think, like a single good game,
like once.
Yeah,
in his career.
And Tyler Lockett is even with Russ was always hit or miss. Like he either put up 30 or he put up 4. Mm-hmm. This is gonna be a 4 week for Tyler Lockett. No. DK's the number 1 guy there. Tyler Lockett's maybe the safety blanket, but I think that the Denver defense is gonna absolutely shock Geno Smith.
I agree, and that's the thing when you say that name, Geno Smith. Have very little faith in that guy. I saw him live. Was it his rookie? Not his rookie year. What year did he go to the Jets?
2013.
2013. Okay, that sounds about right. I was at a preseason game, Giants versus Jets, and they do it every year.
Yeah.
And we're not great seats, right?
Okay.
But we were with my cousins, and we saw these 2 families came in there together. By the end of the game, both families, all of them, the wives and the kids and the dads, were throwing punches at each other.
Oh.
Yet the most insane thing I saw that day was Geno Smith on the goal line. Whoever their coordinator was at the time, he called a boot.
Okay.
And when Geno Smith took the boot, when he did his actual little boot, he stepped out the back of the end zone. So it's just a safety.
Oh,
so
that's pretty silly.
He did a play action, starts booting the other way. He just stepped out of the end zone.
That's actually very silly.
This guy has no idea what's going on. So don't like Geno Smith. Sit Tyler Lockett. Tight ends. Who are you gonna start?
Okay, I kind of like Dalton Schultz out of Dallas. Mm-hmm. He had a pretty good season last year. The Cowboys are gonna have a good game against the Bucs. I'm confident in that. And CeeDee Lamb is the number 1 target there, but their number 2 target, I don't know, because Gallup's out. They're gonna have I think something Justin Tolbert, something like that. I honestly I'm not really sure their number 2 target. And with limited throwing options, I think Dalton Schultz is going to pull in quite a few passes. Also a good red zone target.
Yeah, I think he's a good tight end in general.
Yeah,
to
he
be
is.
honest, I like him a lot.
Yeah, I think he's going to have a good game against the Bucks. So that's who I'm starting.
I agree with you on that. And for sitting, I put Dawson Knox. I think he's going to have a tough time against the Rams defense. Like you said, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game.
Bobby Wagner's the linebacker there.
Bobby Wagner's
He's
there,
elite.
That's a big boy.
Yeah.
That's a big boy. But all around, their D's just... It's a lot. It's a lot for anybody, and I think Dawson Knox isn't going to be given a lot of space.
I mean, there's a lot of mouths to feed as well. They have Steph Diggs, Gabe Davis, Jamison Crowder, Zay McKenzie, and then they got their running backs. I think James Cook is going to be coming in quite a bit. Catching passes and stuff.
Josh Allen might just take off on you too.
Yeah, that's true. So, like, you know what, Dalton Knox, I don't know. I'm not very confident in him starting.
Like him as a guy though, and a player.
Yeah,
just not,
sure he's a great guy.
Not for this. All right, I think we should get into our Q&As.
Yeah, everybody's favorite part.
Everyone's favorite part.
Yeah, don't be afraid. If you follow the Instagram, shoot us the DMs. Any questions are welcome. Let's try and keep away from inappropriate questions.
We've been getting a lot of those.
Yeah,
pretty much since we've started.
Yeah, people think this is a joke. Well, guess what? This is our livelihood. All right? So let's take it seriously, just like we give you our bets, because, you know, we're making you money week in and week out. So we just want the respect.
Yeah.
I think that's the main thing.
Sorry, I'm trying to read these.
Yeah.
And it's so many words at once. Just, okay.
Yeah.
So, first one comes in from Slider. Matteo Trigiano. He says,
"Oh, should we make an announcement in a little bit?"
I think let's keep it as a surprise.
Okay.
I like it that way.
All right.
Matteo Trigiano says, Mitch Trubisky or Kenny Pickett. I'll take the reins, start this one.
Go ahead.
I like Kenny, and it pisses me off, but I like Kenny.
You
Pickett.
actually like him.
I like Kenny Pickett, and it pisses me off.
Why do you like him?
I don't think he's gonna be great. I just think he's like, I don't think he's like really great at anything, but he's like calm. He just looks like he's a winner.
Mm-hmm.
You know, not that he's like overly talented, like he's athletic.
Yeah.
But he, I don't know. In his preseason games, he never looked flustered.
Yeah.
He was just taking.
No, he was really.
So?
No. I agree with you. Like, he was really calm. He was making easy passes, marching down the field. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
He was just taking what they were giving him, and he was never like, he never pushed it too far. And,
who was that quarterback again? Tyrod Taylor. Remember he would get traded to every single team that had a rookie QB, and he would play the first 3 games until like they were ready. I think that's going to be kind of Mitch's career.
You think he's going to be a bridge?
Yeah.
For the rest of his career?
I could honestly see it.
I don't even know if he's good enough to do that yet. Because, okay, hear me out. Mitch is like 27, 28. Yeah. So if he ends up like somehow being good, he can still be like he can still have a full career as like a franchise quarterback. Sure. Like, I'm not saying he will.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think he won't.
Yeah.
But like, he's at an age where it's still like, that was a pretty good signing by Pittsburgh. To be honest,
I think so. Yeah.
Like, their strategy was solid.
But I could honestly see him just kind of being like a bridge guy
for the rest of his career.
Yeah, he seems like a good guy, friendly, probably teaches the youngins a little bit, and then, takes off and then starts backing up and gets moved on to the next.
Just it becomes
But you know what? I think that's a great career.
It would be a cool, and honestly, no. Dude,
why?
Could you imagine having to move everywhere, especially if like a family?
I don't care. You're getting paid like millions of dollars.
Dude, picking up and going.
Yeah.
All these different states.
I really don't think it's that bad.
You had to learn a whole playbook every time.
Yeah, okay, system. I understand, but
tell me how much you like studying for tests.
Not a lot.
This is so much more.
I don't know, man. Like, I still think it's fine. Like, you're still gonna be set.
It was pretty cool to be a quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah, you can stick around for like multiple years. That's a win.
I'd rather just be no. If it's between that and nothing, or that and being like a backup, like 100% take that.
Like a 3-year backup, you'd rather be a 3-year backup.
No. I think I'd still rather be the traveling bridge quarterback.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, like, it would obviously be way cooler, even if you're just like an average quarterback, just have like one career, like in one place.
Well, obviously, but I'm saying like between being a backup and like a bridge, I think being a bridge quarterback would be kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean, over a backup for sure.
Yeah.
Like if you're playing. Okay, Steph Oberkfell. Nice. He asks, this is a longtime fan also.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Steph, he asks, a somewhat behind-the-scenes exit for Mario at Columbus. Can we get these? Doesn't really have anything to do with.
No, it doesn't have a lot to do with it, but the people are asking, so why don't you explain?
Listen, I've always been a part of Columbus. They're in my hearts, and I've, I want to come out and do things. But we're at a BC Lions game, and a guy sitting at this table kicked me out of the chat. So now I have no way of communicating. I don't even know who's on the team. I have no contact information of anyone. So it's just really hard. But yeah.
Would you like to come out?
I don't even know when.
Would you like to be
I don't
like?
even know who I talked to.
Would you like to be a red shirt? Was that something that would fancy you?
Hey, you know what? This is a lot of questions on the record.
I'm feeding off the question that was asked.
Yeah, possibly. It could happen.
Yeah, sure.
We just kind of got to see, right?
Do you miss the team?
Yeah, I like to just go out there and run around.
Right.
I'm a runner. I like putting on cleats.
So you like it for your individual reasons, not because
for
of the
my
team.
individual reasons, absolutely, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Well, the team just loses all the time, right?
Right.
I think we went from January to the end of that year.
It's ask the
winning
next
a game.
question.
A turn asks, when will men ever win? When the top G is unbanned. Joseph Santa Lucia asks,
I'm way over my head.
will Saquon Barkley have a big year? Ooh, interesting. I have the answer, but I'll let you have the answer.
Yeah, I think he's gonna have a bounce back year. I seen he's been in like the top 3 favorites for comeback player of the year. He's had a rough couple, but he's still that dude. Like he's still a really talented player, and hopefully the Giants put it together a little bit more this year. They're gonna use Saquon. He's the best part of their offense. Hopefully the receivers can stay healthy. Daniel Jones, Danny Dimes, man, this is a message to you personally. We're pulling for you. We're big Danny Dimes guys. We've been on your side through all the shenanigans that have gone on. People telling us, saying to cut you, trade you, you're hot garbage, you're Danny Pennies. It's all nonsense.
Block out the noise.
You're still elite. You just got to dig deep and find it this season. And but to go back to the question, I think Saquon will be all right this year.
I think we should make a top 10 like Danny Dimes plays.
That'd be
TikTok
good.
one. Yeah, we'll put that on the list. I think Saquon will be good. I don't think he's like a first round fantasy RB.
That's a bit of a stretch for me as well.
Yeah, I'd say like he's like a mid to late second round, like at the highest.
Do you think he's gonna be RB2?
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough to say. I don't believe in the Giants. I believe in him. I just don't believe in the Giants.
But you believe in Danny?
Obviously. But
Interesting.
like, you don't believe in Dan? We just went about.
No, I know, but how do you believe in Danny but not the Giants?
Because organization is just shit.
Right.
Like you want him to put.
But a good QB can make the organization.
Well, I think Danny's a great QB and he hasn't been able to do it. So clearly, it's something more than the quarterback.
All right, fair enough.
But yeah, no, I think I wouldn't have taken him in the first round, but Saquon will be solid.
Even at pick number 4 is pretty early in the first round.
Is that when he went?
I think so.
Holy shit.
Five actually.
That's still kind of crazy. Whatever.
There's lots of good players left.
Sajin Shokar asks, should I buy Pit Vipers? Look swaggy, but they are overhyped. What are Pit Vipers?
These.
Oh, okay, yeah. We have an expert actually.
So me personally with the Pit Vipers, the glasses themselves, high quality. They are polarized. You get full coverage with your eye, like from sun. Like they have like the little side pieces here. Also, if you work in construction, they're OSHA approved, so you can wear them on the site. Wearing them out, yes, they do look douchey, and I've seen a lot of like 15 to 16-year-old kids wearing them, and I want to punch them in the face. But Sajin, you're a good-looking guy. I know you're not a douche, so if you want to buy them, I'd say go out there and get them. That's it. That's all I got.
Would you say
They wouldn't look good on you, no.
that was what I was gonna ask?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I didn't want them anyways.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
Whatever. I don't want to talk anymore. Let's talk about something else.
Okay. Yeah, I know. I think they're just for a select few. Is there any more questions you got there?
There's another question.
All right.
MG Maria asks, is Bateman a league winner? So he's referring to Rashad Bateman. Yes, absolutely. This guy is going to be hauling in so many targets that it's in a PPR league. It's going to be dink, 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 dink. This is your points going up, okay? Until it hits 30.
Okay.
In all seriousness, I do think the Ravens are going to run the ball even more this year than they have in previous years. I'm just saying a lot. I think we're gonna be coming out in a lot of 3 tight end sets. But if we do need to pass, it's really just Bateman or Marky Mark. And I'm pretty certain of that. So I think he'll get some good work
But is he a league winner? Is the question.
Is he a league winner? No, he's not going to win you the league. But there's only like 3 players in the league that are going to win you the league. So,
yeah, no. If I was doing my draft tomorrow, I would avoid Bateman.
I would not avoid Bateman. That would be incredibly naive. Anyways, that is all we have. It would appear. Let me double check. Yep.
All right. Feels good, man. I feel real good.
I'm happy we're here.
It's good to be back. You know what's funny is people say that January is the beginning of the new year. Mm-hmm. It's not. It's September.
Yeah.
September is actually when the year changes.
It's true. Football starts.
Yeah.
School starts.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
and that's all that matters.
That's all that matters. Well, that's all that consumes my life.
So, as always, I'm Mav.
And I'm Coog.
And this is Method to the Madness.